Hi everyone, Matt, CEO of Inception Labs, and today I'm going to talk about Ascension. It's the third stage in our Trinity cycle, and it's a moderate strength recovery focused test booster. So this product's designed to complement Transcend and Elysium. Why would you use something which isn't full strength? Essentially, you can't go full throttle all the time. You think about a car, you can't just slam the accelerator down and run the engine at full speed all the time and not expect something to go wrong. This is where Ascension comes in. With Transcend, with Elysium, they're about pushing your system to its maximum potential. Every now and then you've got to throttle off, and that's where Ascension comes in. Now, Ascension as a product is designed for males only. So for women, when you're using Elysium and you're using that for basically growth and leading out, you can actually stay on that product month to month. You don't have to cycle through with Elysium, and that's just largely because of your hormonal profiles. It's focused on estrogen for you guys, whereas with Transcend and boosting testosterone, males do have to throttle back, and so that's where Ascension comes in as a product. So women, you're safe to use Elysium, ICA, and Transcend at a half dose. You need to stay away from Ascension. It's not suited to your hormonal profile, but as always, if you have questions on that, just message us on our page, email us direct, and one of the team will get back to you. Now, Ascension for males, it's essentially focused on the endocrine system and recovering and modulating your test and focusing on some mood improvement and speeding recovery. So when you boost your test, you feel great. So when you're using Transcend, you're going to feel great. You're going to be lifting more. You're going to be looking better. You're going to be lifting harder. When you come off that and your test starts to decline, assuming your estrogen's under control as well, you're still not going to feel as good. If you just use something to boost your test, bring up your estrogen, and then you let your test drop and you leave your estrogen up here, you're going to feel terrible. But assuming you're using a suppressant like Elysium and you bring your estrogen down, your test is still going to be naturally lower. So this product's focused more on helping to boost your mood when you're bringing your testosterone down to a more regulated level, and that helps to improve your recovery time as well. So then you're able to go back on cycle with a test booster like Transcend after you've given your system that month of downtime. Now, how do we achieve that? It's a very similar formulation to Transcend. It's not as comprehensive, but essentially we use a quarter dose of Shilajit, Tongkat Ali, fenugreek, and Panax ginseng. So it's a quarter the dosage and efficacy of Transcend, and that just helps to bring the system back into balance. We also include nettle root. It's at a slightly lower dosage in Transcend, but again, that's to basically reduce your inflammation and accelerate your recovery times while you're allowing your system to recover. So for guys, it's often a really hard sell that they need to throttle back. Everybody wants to go hard, they want to maximize their results, they want to get there as quickly as possible. I get it. Especially the 20-year-old me gets it. The 30-year-old me probably gets it. The 40-year-old me is really starting to realize that sometimes you need to throttle back. Sometimes you need to give your system a break. Sometimes less actually is more. And by giving yourself that break, you're able to reset a new plateau to grow from. If you just keep going hard, eventually you're going to burn out, you're going to injure, you're going to crash, your endocrine system's going to overload, and then you're going to be out of action for a much longer period of time. So using a product like Ascension to keep your body regulated, to still boost up your testosterone a little bit, but to give yourself time to recover is essential for long-term growth and long-term results. I hope you found this video useful.